Today I'm going to be speaking about prophetic perspective, and I'm going to be talking about Joshua and Caleb, how they had a prophetic perspective of taking the land, and that's the kind of perspective we need. Natural perspective is like, I have to see it to believe it, and it's moved by circumstances. Natural perspective is always moved by circumstances, versus the prophetic perspective on things is moved by the Spirit of the Lord. It's moved by a promise from the Lord, and that is the difference of the two. Now, there was, this story. There was like 12 spies. There was good, and then there was bad. The ones that were bad were giving the people, a bad report. They didn't see the promise. They saw the opposition, and that's how natural perspective views things. They see the natural perspective, but they don't really want to take the land. They don't want to take possession because of the giants, not even realizing that God already told them, wherever you put your feet, I've already given it unto you. So that's the bad spies. The good spies are like, we see everything. We see, man, this place is awesome. And they said, let's take it. And the people that took it, they had a prophetic understanding that God promised us this land. We need to fight for it. So the prophetic perspective is not moved by circumstances. I mean, look at Joshua and Caleb. They're a wonderful example of this because they did not go with the negative spies. You cannot flow, listen to me, you cannot flow in the prophetic very easily when you're negative. It is very hard to flow in the prophetic when you are negative. However, when you are positive, it comes out of you naturally. So, I don't know, this just came in my spirit to teach on a little bit today. Now, the prophetic perspective on things is very important. The prophetic perspective of how you view yourself is very important. I'm not going to get deep in this. This is just going to be a basis for setting a foundation, and then I'm going to build on it. So I don't want to overwhelm y'all. But the prophetic perspective will always lead you to your future and lead you to your destiny. Because it's breathed in the secret place, and it's birthed inside of you. The natural will always make you doubt and question the will of God. Look at the story I just told you. They knew the promise of God, but yet they felt in their spirit and in their soul that they needed to have spies. That's really ridiculous if you think about it. So, that's how negative views things. They need to see the proof before they'll take it. But the prophetic perspective is really like a warrior mentality, taking possession of something without really realizing the cost. Not really, going into the negative, and just the prophetic is all about positivity, because you cannot flow fully in the prophetic and be negative, because the spirit of prophecy, the spirit of the prophetic, is the spirit of the Lord Jesus Christ. Like I said, this isn't going to be really deep. This is a really simple teaching because I'm really simple. So I love you guys, and I'm going to teach you probably more about the prophetic if the Lord allows. But love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. You're wonderfully and fearfully made. And, allow yourselves to be stretched. Because it's when we allow ourselves to be stretched, that's when we grow. So, love you.